Hi, gigpreneur. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, and I help folks create a side income using social media. If you don't follow me already or you don't love me already, I don't know what's holding you back. Go. Let's go. So, tonight, let's talk about a job, Christianity, and a side gig. You're probably thinking, these don't have anything to do with each other. Maybe the job and the side gig thing, but other than that, how's that, you know, related? Well, let me share a thought with you. So, about a week ago, I was on my live on TikTok, and somebody joined me from Japan, which was awesome. I think it was my excuse me, first time that I had somebody from Japan, and so it was pretty cool. Um, some of the stuff that I get is unbelievable. So it was really cool, right? And then we started talking and we started chatting, and it turns out that he had hunger for the Lord, and remember, he's in Japan. I'm over here, obviously, in U.S. And we started talking. He had some questions, and I was able to answer. Not that I'm a Bible guru or anything, but it was some stuff that I knew I could help out with. So we talked for it's been probably about a week, right? And he has a different background. I really don't want to like talk about the his background because I don't know if he wants me to. But he's got a different background, very traditional, background. Family goes back to this, and he just had the hunger for the Lord, right? He just had the hunger. So we talked, and today he asked me. He said, "Hey, I decided to become a Christian. What do I need to do?" And I shared with him the prayer, the sinner's prayer. I sent it to him in English and Japanese, and he was so shocked. He's all like, "Okay, Suzanne, how are you?" Bitalisha. No, Bitalisha. Did I ruin that name? Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Bitalisha. Bitalisha. Suzanne is easier. Suzanne, I said, I think I did good on that one. So, why I brought this up to you is that he had talked to other folks from other religions. He, in fact, went to a Catholic church a couple of days ago and had a chance to speak to the priest there. He had some conversations with a Muslim person. Now, listen to me. My background, I used to be a Muslim, so I can, talk. Don't get twisted on me already. So, and so he had some questions and he had asked them and stuff. And he asked me how it is to, become a Christian. And I sent him that prayer and he said, "Okay, what do I do next?" I said, "Maybe you read the Bible." You start to read the Bible. We start talking a little bit more. And he goes, "No, what do I do to become a Christian?" I said, "That's it. You just read those 3 lines out loud and really just feel it and then type it back to me." And he said, "Wait, that's it?" I said, "Yeah, what, I mean, eventually you can get baptized, but yeah, that's pretty much it." And he goes, "That's so simple." He goes, that's so simple. Why I want to share that story with you is this, and I titled this Job, Christianity, and a Side Gig. I come from the corporate world, for those of you who don't know. I've been in the corporate world for, I don't know, 24 years. I've been in the mortgage industry for 19 years, right? Hey, I got something. I don't know what I got, but I got something. Oh, that's cool. What am I getting? Oh, it's Dolly. What? I'm getting some kind of gift. I love these things. What up? So I come from the corporate world, 38 jobs in 10 different industries, right? And I tell you what, I've shared this before, but imagine this. I've had 38 jobs. That means I've gone to 38 interviews, got dressed, suited and booted, drove to the interview, and usually was a one, at least two interviews, right? Sometimes I had a third one. But let's say I had 38 interviews, right? And that's only the jobs I got. There's a lot of jobs I didn't get. There's a lot of jobs that people say, no, you're not qualified. I'll give you an example. I have applied for in the past few months, just to get a kick out of this, 140 jobs. Ask me how many called me back. Go ahead. 140, actually, I think 142 jobs, right? 2 people called me back. It's hilarious. So getting a job is not that easy. Not anymore. Not these days, unless you want to work for like real low money. Feel me? Who's with me here? Drop a 1 in the comments if you feel me here. Dolly, right? I mean, it's not that easy anymore. AI is replacing jobs. Listen, my friend called me the other day. He said, I lost my job. I said, what happened? He said, AI replaced me. What? A robot. Now, I have a question. So, does the robot have to click that little box that says, I'm not a robot, and then pick all the fire hydrants in the squares? Just, I digress. So, getting a job is not that easy, right? It's really not that simple anymore. Now, becoming a Christian, I just shared with you, just say a little 3-line prayer and you really feel it, believe it, and you start to feel the Holy Spirit to work in your life, right? Now, my friend, my new brother from Japan, I'm so excited. That was so amazing. I have to tell you, that's the second person that I've been able to bring to the Lord. And that's kind of in the past 2 weeks. This is the second person. I've been a Christian since 2011. So you go figure. But when I was talking to him, he said, it's so simple. Being a Muslim, he said, it's so complicated. The guy was trying to explain to me, and everything I told him, he said, that's a sin. I want to tell you that Buddha said, I would be a Christian if it weren't for Christians. He never said God sucks. He never said no Jesus. He said Christians are the reason why I'm not a Christian. We don't do a lot of things good. We don't live by the life, right? So my friends tell me, oh, it's so simple to join and become a Christian and really give your heart to the Lord. I said, yeah, it has to be that way. Why would it be so complicated? Why would God draw this map with like 18,000 different turns and freeways, and like you got to climb this mountain, and then you got to swim underwater for 3 miles, and then you got not really. Jesus said, come, and then he came, just left with them, right? So let's transition to the side gig economy, side gig, right? How difficult is it to get a side gig in comparison with a job? Yeah, you just click and then join, put a credit card in to get your thing, and you could be in business like in 7 minutes. That's real hard. I know. 7 minutes is a lot better than getting dressed, getting in the car, going to the interview, getting turned down, coming back home. It's a lot. People make it so complicated. People make it so complicated to get in and follow the Lord. People make it so complicated to get in and take advantage of the side gig economy. Listen to me. Everybody's got a job now and they're doing something else on the side. Why? Because they're trying to get rich? No, because they're trying to pay bills. Because now a tomato costs twice as much at the grocery store than it did 6 months ago. But you know what? Your paycheck is still the same. It's not twice as much, unless you're flipping a burger. Hey, I keep it real. Don't make it so complicated. If you're looking to start a side gig, if things are tough, listen to me. 38 jobs, 10 different industries, 24 years in the cubicle. That's corporate world for you. 19 years in the mortgage industry, and my 38th job, which was my last mortgage job, they just laid me off with no reason. Nothing. None. I was among 96 people that got laid off that day. Just happened to go. We're talking about a side gig. We're talking about Christianity, and we're talking about a job. How easy and simple each of them are to get in, So we're at the side gig situation. So a side gig, you can start a business online with a couple $100, $500. You're in the business. You run everything from home on your phone. I've talked about this before. You have at least $6,000 a year to write off. That's $50 a day. That's more than your product costs a month. We do the calculation. Your yearly cost for the whole year, if you want to be in business, with all the shebangs and extras, and I'm talking extras, you're talking maybe about like $3,000 a year, right? So $3,000 a year it costs you to start an online gig, a business, a product-based opportunity, right? And then out of that same thing, even if you're not in profit, you can write off 6,000. So you spend 3, you write off 6. I mean, I don't need to be like Einstein or bust out the calculator to see that's a good deal. And I can do that every year for the first couple of years without any even profit. How hard is it to start a side business? How hard is it to get into a company? You watch a clip, you watch a video. If you relate with the products, you relate with the company, you talk to the person, you have your questions answered, and you see if it's a fit for you, you get in and you start working and you got your side business, couple hours a night. You know what? You can sit there and tell me you don't have 2 hours a night. But then I got people on the team that got 9 kids. I got people on the team that have 2 jobs plus 2 kids. I posted a quote today, somebody else's trash is somebody else's treasure, right? One's trash is somebody else's treasure, right? It's the same thing with excuses. Somebody's excuses is somebody's reasons. When I tell the lady with 9 kids, do you even have time? She goes, that's exactly why I'm doing it. Because I want time. I don't want to worry about other stuff. We're talking about the gig economy, getting into the side business, starting a side hustle, even if you got a job. That's like the third time I'm saying, but are you on, bro? I don't see you on. So here's the deal. You know what? Getting a job is not that easy anymore. It really isn't. You know, and I know because I've been in it. So I just shared with you. Getting a job is not that easy. If you want to pursue the Lord and you want to give your heart to the Lord, that's a 3-line prayer. Not that hard. Okay. What I'm trying to say is when you're trying to get to God, it shouldn't be that hard. When you're trying to make a living, it shouldn't be that hard. It shouldn't be that hard for you to get dressed, drive, go there, sit there, wait for somebody else to say, you know what? You're not good enough. In a network marketing company, in an MLM, are you okay? Because I don't want you to like pass out. MLM, network marketing, affiliate marketing, this types of big businesses. You can be, my mentor says, you can be from Yale or jail. All you got to be is 18 and have a pulse. You don't have to have a resume. You don't have to get dressed to go and somebody else to tell you you're not good enough. I'm going to tell you how much you make. I'll tell you when you go to the bathroom. I'll tell you when you go home. I'll tell you when you come in. That world isn't working anymore for a lot of people. That's the reason why people are doing things on the side. Look, you don't have to be with me. You don't have to join me. But I'm asking you, you are letting these times, these are look, everybody's losing their jobs. Everybody's closing. Where do you think they're going to go? Go get another job? We just talked about getting a job is not that easy. I have an extensive resume. I mean, I have 19 years in the mortgage and finance world. Been top of the game. 140 resumes out. 2 people called me. Listen to me. These are the times. These are the times. If you don't have a side gig, if you have a job working part-time, full-time, whatever time, and you're not taking advantage of this whole gig economy, what is happening, people making money on the side, sharing good products, good ideas. If you don't have something like that, drop a me in the comments. Send me a friend request. I'm everywhere. I go with Side Gig Sean. I am on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok, LinkedIn, X, Threads. I'm everywhere, baby. Let's go. We're trying to build an empire. If you don't have a side gig, if you don't know what's going on, and if you're interested, open to taking a look. If you're open to taking a look, I don't care if you do or if you don't. It's not for me. I'm in it. You just have to be open to taking a look. The rest is up to you. You check it out, you get the information, and then you marinate it, you sit on it, you do whatever you want with it, right? It's just how hungry you are, how much you want to take advantage of this side hustle. I'm working all day on this thing now because we have a solution. People are losing their jobs. It's for real. People can't live on these expenses and these salaries. We provide a solution. Be a solution instead of a negative Nancy. Provide a solution. Have a solution in the back pocket. When people say economy sucks, You can turn around and say, you know what? Hey, economy sucks. You're right. But I found an extra way to make some extra money on the side. If you're open to taking a look, let me know. That's a lot better productive conversation than you sitting there and the person says economy sucks and you say, yeah, economy sucks. President sucks. Yeah, president sucks. Dollar's going down. Yeah, dollar's going down. Taxes going up. Yeah. What about you provide a solution? What if you were to provide a solution and then they decide what they want to do? They can keep complaining or they can take a look at your solution. Look at the solution. Doesn't mean they jump in and let's go. You just show it. So, if you're somebody who's looking to get started on something, you don't know what the heck to do, you don't even know where to start, okay? You can go to sidegigshawn.com or you can just drop me in the comments and I will send you a friend request and I will maybe share some information with you. So with that, I'd like to again congratulate my friend from Japan for giving his life to the Lord. That just was, it just had me in tears today. I was so emotionally touched. And one thing he said at the end, I'll leave with this, and this is the whole reason why I did this live. I said, so I really want to thank you for choosing me to do this, you know. And he goes, you know what? I talked to a lot of people, but you made me feel comfortable and simple. That's what he said. I'm like, that's how it should be, man. It shouldn't be that complicated, you know? It shouldn't be that complicated. Starting a side business, even if you're tired, even if you got a full-time job. I have a lady on the team. She works 12-hour days. She's in her 60s. 12-hour days and building a massive business on the side, a couple hours a night. All right. So if you're somebody who is open to taking a look, you're looking at everybody and seeing everybody's doing something. If you're open to that, drop a me in the comments and I got you. I'm going to hit you back up. With that, hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I appreciate you guys. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. And if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love. Tag a couple people. With that, I am Shawn Azimi with SideGigShawn.com, and I help folks create a side business using social media. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love.